gluten has a couple of disadvantages to our body. Not immediately felt, but with time, it starts showing. We are giving you an option for the wheat. You just don't want to put a product out there.
True.
You also want something that is quality.
Yeah.
And this combination, in the measurements we've put them, are what give us the best results.
Is it double? You can't even tell. It's one thing to have chapatis, it's another thing to have a wheat-free chapati. How does that go? Well, let's find out from Katarina's. Hi.
Hi,
How are you? Fine, thank you. How are you doing?
I'm good, I thank
Yes.
God.
Tell me about Katarina.
Katarina is a fairly new company, and we are aiming at holistic wellness. Holistic wellness in general is all about we start from the body.
Yes.
And then once the body is okay, it comes to the mind and the soul, and it all flows back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So where we've started from is to eliminate the gluten part in the flour, because wheat contains gluten.
Yes.
And if you do your research, gluten has a couple of disadvantages to our body.
True.
Not immediately felt, but with time, it starts showing.
True.
Whether there are people who are completely gluten intolerant, but even a normal person, even no matter your age,
Yeah.
gluten affects your body and not in a positive way.
Yeah.
So that's where we come in. We started with these 4 products, which is for chapati and for pancakes.
Okay.
The basics. We started with the basics.
Yeah.
Because chapati is like a staple food,
Yes.
in any Kenyan home.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we've given the option of white chapati and brown chapatis, but gluten free. It still gives you the same taste. However you like to make it, you still get the same experience, but a healthy experience.
Okay.
We are giving you an option for the wheat.
Help me
Because
understand that.
there's no way I can remove gluten from wheat, because wheat and gluten are more or less the same thing. There is no wheat without gluten.
Okay.
So we've come up with different options of a blend of a few things to give you a different flour that is healthy.
Oh,
Yes.
this is cassava.
Yes. So this is what the ingredients contained in the wheat-free flour.
That is cassava.
Yes.
White rice,
chickpea, arrowroot,
arrowroot, and
amaranth.
amarantha. So
Yes.
amarantha is terere.
Yes,
Ah,
the
yeah.
stereo season,
Yes.
we use the other eating powder form.
Okay.
We combine with the powder forms of these other products, and then we make the flour.
So do you dry them first, like cassava and ndoma?
Yes.
Do you need to dry them first?
Definitely,
Then,
so that you can be able to grind them into powder form.
Okay. Same to white rice.
Yes.
It has to be white.
Yes.
Okay. So for
And that is because it's for the
okay.
white flour, white
Okay.
chapati flour. For the brown chapati flour, we use something else. We use sorghum. Same ingredients.
Oh, you
yes.
can't use brown rice.
It won't give you brown chapati.
Okay.
So that's where the difference comes in when it comes between the white and the brown.
Okay.
So with the brown, we use sorghum. Yeah.
But the same every other thing.
Yes,
is the
every
same.
other ingredient is the same.
Okay.
Yes.
So help me understand why this? Why didn't you pick, like now, instead of amarantha, kales? Why did you choose this instead of arrowroot? You would have chosen sweet potatoes. Like, help me understand why this is the most important thing when it comes to your wheat-free chapati flour.
Because these products are what gave us the best results.
Okay.
And you see, you just don't want to put a product out there.
True.
You also want something that is quality.
Yeah.
And this combination in the measurements we've put them are what gave us the best results.
Okay.
So that you're able to still eat your chapati and it doesn't feel like you're having something that tastes funny just because it's wheat free.
Yeah.
You see, because most people when they think healthy, they think it has to. It's not tasty. Exactly.
Yeah.
Anything healthy, like green teas, anything healthy.
Not sweet.
I know,
Yeah,
right? So
it's not.
that's the notion we wanted to get rid of.
Uh-huh.
We want you to enjoy your chapati
Yeah.
to the extent where you even forget this thing doesn't have wheat. It's healthy for you and
Yeah.
you still enjoy chapati.
That's good.
You know,
Yeah.
guilt-free chapati.
So what does gluten do to people?
Oh my God,
Yeah.
gluten does a lot. I'll just give you a few things. Gluten affects our gut health. Let's just start from there. So now when you eat a lot of stuff that has gluten, the mandazis, the chapatis, the mahamris, it gives you the pot belly.
Yeah.
Where do you think that comes from?
It's gluten.
Yes, gluten.
Okay.
Wheat.
So I need to just stop.
Just try stopping wheat for a month. Then come and tell me. You'll see a very huge difference, and that's just for a month.
Yeah.
Imagine if you make it a lifestyle.
Yeah.
It helps you, as in yani, and it needs to. You start it immediately. Come, let's say 5 years from now, 10 years from now, you'll be amazed.
Yeah.
People will be dealing with issues or diseases that you'll be like, you'll find your age mates, and then you're like, how come I'm not experiencing this? Because you made it a lifestyle. Because these things, like I said, it won't affect, the gluten won't affect you immediately. It won't like hit you immediately.
Yeah.
But with time, that's when you can develop diseases that you can't even understand.
Yeah.
You need to depend on medications and all, just because of how you used to eat.
Okay.
So you deal with it now. Don't wait for prevention is cure.
That's true.
Yeah.
100%.
Yes. So gluten affects your gut health. It affects your intestine.
Okay.
Because it has gluten contains two things that affect how minerals and how vitamins are being absorbed into your body. So the nutrients, the two items in it, they create like a barrier on your small intestine such that you can eat healthy. And then you have that kawan chapo.
Yeah.
It gets everything you've eaten.
Okay.
Nothing gets absorbed.
Okay.
So you'll feel you've eaten your fruits, you've eaten your veggies, and then you say, let me eat a kachapo. It's like you've eaten nothing.
Okay.
You see?
Yeah.
So with this, and it even affects, funniest of things, it even affects your mental health. It affects your energy levels.
Okay.
It affects bloating. When you stop gluten, and your body will thank you for it. It makes such a huge difference. And as that's what we were aiming for. You still enjoy what you're eating, but it's so helping in ways you have no idea.
Okay.
You see, that's what we were trying to do.
Amazing.
Oh, that's what we are doing, not
Yeah.
trying to.
That is what
That's
you're doing.
what we are doing.
So this is a 1 kg.
Yes, that's a 1
How many
kg.
chapatis come from a 1 kg?
10 to 12. Just, and people cook this thing differently. Maybe I'll get 15 from it. Maybe you'll get 13. Maybe someone else likes them thick, they'll get 8. So whatever quantity you normally get from a 1 kg is still the same number of quantity you'll get from this.
Okay.
It doesn't change as in the number of chapos you'll make.
Yeah. So how much is this?
This is 650.
Okay.
Whether white or brown, still 650 shillings.
So now, that is the other thing. Healthy things are a bit expensive.
Of course.
Every day.
Of course.
And that is the price we pay for it.
Yes.
If you don't want to pay the price for hospital
Later,
bills.
exactly.
And that's okay. But then, how do we make them cheaper? Is it the supplies? We get more better suppliers?
Yes.
Or is it you farming them yourself? Or how can we make this, instead of 600, how can we take it lower to maybe 400?
That's a very good question. Someone actually asked me that yesterday. And like I said, it's a startup.
Okay.
So with time, that's what we are working on. So as people continue buying and buying, of course, it will reduce the cost of production.
Yes.
And thus will make it a bit cheap.
Okay.
So this is just the starting price for now. And then we see how the market takes it. And then with time, as people continue buying, of course, the price will come down because the production will be more.
Yeah.
So we'll be sourcing for more of these items compared to the quantity we are sourcing for right now.
All right.
Yeah.
So this flour is not only for people who would say, "Ati, I need a gluten free." It's for everybody if you want to eat healthy. But before I recommend it to you, allow me to taste the chapatis. Yes. These are chapatis. This is a white one. This is a brown one, and that is a pancake.
Pancakes.
Now I am fan of all of them. So let me taste them and find out. So let's start with this one. Mimi na chapati, wacha to find out. But then chapati too. You can't even tell.
Exactly. That was the whole point.
But do you recommend I put sugar?
according to how you like them.
Okay.
That's why you made it so open, so that if you like carrots in your chapatis, if you like adding malenge, if you like adding sugar, if you like mixing sugar and salt, it's open. It's
Yeah.
extremely open.
It doesn't have an aftertaste. I was waiting for that part.
I know.
Number 2, why is this amarantha is green? Why can't I see any green here?
No, because once it's in powder form, have you seen amaranth seeds?
Yes.
They're brown in color.
Yes.
Once you grind it into powder form, and then you mix it with the others, yeah.
It disappears, the color
Exactly,
disappears.
yes.
Yeah. So the brown chapatis, let's go. But before I even taste this one, I grew up eating this one. So unaona venye kuna kwanga na unga ya ugali, kuna mahindi, ukipeleka unakuja na ordinary na special. Now for this one, ulikuwa unapeleka wheat grains, because hatutaki kusiaga kila kitu, unakuja na kitu inaitwa ata. Sasa hata ndio tumekula miaka yote tukigrow up. Nyinyi mnakula chapati saa hizi, tumegrow up na chapati. Let's find out how this onjas. Wait. Actually, this is more chapati than this. Okay, this is so good. It's because I'm used to this. I'll find out. Pancakes. Unaona venye zinakaa? Fluffy.
Like actual pancake.
Yeah, they're fluffy.
And they're wheat free.
It's vitamu. Wait. Cassava, arrowroots, white rice. Terere, naba. My God. I want more.
Karibu.
These ones are good. These ones are good. I promise you guys, these are good. Zinaonja, zinanuka, kila kitu. Everything is pancakes. You guys. Yes. I was to taste, so that I'm recommending all of them.
Oh, thank
This
you.
is good. By the way, I'm very honest. So if you really want to, that thing is good. By the way, I promise you guys,
You made our day.
mutajua. It is
You
good.
made
So
our day.
listen, wait. Is e pancake lazima weke mayai though?
Yes.
The normal way we cook pancake.
Yes. The way you do your pancakes, same thing.
Okay.
Yes.
So listen, guys. This is instead of that wheat grain we used to take tunaenda tuna. Instead of that, here we are cassava. Cassava in Kikuyu is miaga. Okay? Cassava, miaga, arrowroot, doma, white rice, mosere, amarantha, terere, baking. I'm trying to use the words that we are used to because cassava and arrowroot, it's doma and okay. So this is what they have used to cook that. And then this is what they have used to cook this. And the brown one to cook
For the
this.
brown chapati.
So please, call them. Just call them. First of all, let me recommend this to Waidera, Cynthia. Needs a gluten-free every day. Finally, I have found your chapatis.
Yes.
But in the meantime, Cynthia was my Royal Media boss on Hot 96. Please, you need this. You need this. In the meantime, 0713 213 217. If you're outside the country, plus 254 713 213 217. I promise you guys, nimeonja. Okay. Hizi mbili kwanza. I'm cooking them today. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching.
Okay.
And this is beautiful. You guys are doing a good job.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for giving us a healthier flour to consume.
Yes.
Number 2, we appreciate that you're putting in the effort to help us understand why. And then I hope it gets cheaper as people continue
Definitely.
consuming
Definitely.
it. More so if you get these raw materials from farmers directly
Yes.
and you're able to buy them in a cheaper price,
Definitely.
may it get cheaper.
Yes.
It's 600 and this is?
650 and 350.
Okay, 650, 350, 500 kg, and this one is
1
1
kilo.
kg.
Yeah.
They will go lower very soon if
Yes.
you keep consuming because then the
Definitely.
production will go lower,
Definitely,
right? This is
definitely.
agriculture made
Okay.
attractive. Ha!
Yay!